Ready, ready, ready. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Look who is with us, y'all. She surprised all of us. Woohoo! Welcome the beautiful, gorgeous Jane the Secret Tarot with us on this beautiful Monday morning. Jane, take over, take the wheel. How are you? Tell us all about it.
Oh, I'm great. I just came back from a 3-week vacation and it went really well. I got to go to the ocean and put my feet in the water, and that's so healing, you know.
Oh, I love releasing. Yes.
Yeah. And then I got my hagstone.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Show and tell, show and tell.
Wait, hagstone.
I love hagstones. Oh, I love them. I love them. Oh,
And I got
look at
this
that.
ring.
We
I got
like
that ring.
rings. We
Huh?
like rings.
Yeah.
I said we like rings too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for crystal. I was going to get crystals, but I was
I
like, I
was gonna
don't really
say
want a
show the
ring.
crystals, but no crystals. You went to
I
New Mexico and found no crystals.
that's where I got the ring, but I got like a few little crystals. I got this. It's a block, and
Ooh,
isn't it
that's
pretty?
beautiful.
Um, it's something. I know what it is.
It
It's
looks
on my
very
tongue.
layered. I love it. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
it's many layers of something.
yeah, and it's too big to put in my bra though. So anyway,
I was lurking in the live with Gerald and Nancy. I was there at the beginning and speaking, and then I got caught up in getting thumbnails and I got busy, but it was still playing. And then one of the gems called, so I was talking to one of the gems and I missed that part. And everybody's like, "You better have your bra and your stone and your bra." And I'm like, "Wait, I missed something. What am I needing?"
I'll tell you what it is because I took a photo of the um what it is. Hang on. I have so many. Oh my gosh. So many pictures of clouds, you guys. Here it is. It is Lepidolite. Lepidite. Lepidite? Something like that.
Lepidolite?
Lepidolite. Yes, thank you. And it says it's
Lepidolite. I have
soothe.
lepidolite, but it's already packed up. So
Oh,
I have lepidolite. Yes, I do. I
it
have
says
lepidolite.
soothes nerves. Something dissipates negativity, heals obsessive thoughts, reduces stress and depression. And so, anyway,
Yes,
oh, you want to
yes,
see
it's
the
an
stone flowing?
incredibly powerful. Yep.
There it is flowing. She missed it. It's not.
Yes, it's
It's a
layers of
block.
yum.
I love it. And so I got that and a little bit of not this piece, but I love blue calcite. So for the angels, that's why
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and I was looking for some more of this, some Celestine or Celestite or whatever this is. But I
Uh-huh.
couldn't find any. That is, my store that I normally go to, it's called Cheese, and it's it's a Navajo. They're Navajo there, and
Uh-huh.
they really didn't have the selection that they usually have. Yes. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is purple. It's purple. Maruda. It I don't My camera's messed up. I need a new camera, but anyway. Oh,
It's
look at everybody.
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful stone. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Um, I've got I didn't know that I missed that part when I was making my when I was being directed to the cards for today. They had me pull out a green obsidian, an angel aura, which is cut into a moon.
Oh, I got an
Um,
angel aura in a sphere. Go on.
mine's cut into a moon shape.
I love it. I love it.
And then I got a blue kunzite, and then I've got a red tiger's eye, and I've got a blue flask moonstone. So whatever pile you get today, that one of them 5 stones will be your stone for the week this week. So
Oh, you know
meta
what?
messages.
This I did
Go
not
ahead.
get this again, but look at this. This is my flower or something agate. And look at it.
Flower agate. Yeah, it looks like a
Flower
flower
agate.
agate.
And doesn't that look like angel wings?
Yes, it does. That is wonderful. I was gonna say it almost looks like a dove from my angle, like a white dove kind of taken off. Like it's got the head and then the two wings, like it's a piece, like a love dove or a white dove taken off.
Yeah, but this is a beautiful rock. And so
That's
anyway,
gorgeous. I love like that poly jasper, those angel agates, those floral and ocean, and oh man, I just think they're gorgeous. I've pretty much got all that stuff already packed up, but the few I've got out, are the 5 we're working with today.
yeah,
But I
that's what
love those stones. They're gorgeous. I'm a
I have.
crystal freak. I love them.
Oh my gosh, if we ever got together and brought all of our crystals,
It'd be a
wow.
lot.
Yeah. Well, can I just,
Yeah.
how about this? Let me just show you a small sample of this is filled with, oh, well, there's a pendulum.
Oh.
This is filled with crystals. This
Oh
bowl.
my God. That just looks like a whole bunch of love for me. Like I just love the love bowl.
Cool, huh?
Oh, it's pretty.
Well, this is one of my this one likes to show off. Look at that blue, or look at that the labradorite.
Ooh.
That one likes to shine.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some other things that I got on my vacation in here. A nice little green fluorite heart. You can't see it, but at any rate, that's what I got. They're in a bowl. I've got a lot of bracelets in here. This bowl is like old carnival glass. So
Oh my God, that is so beautiful. The bowl is fun. Everything about that is just a bowl of fun. I love
isn't it?
it.
I love
I
that
would
you
just
can.
be like, "Don't you hear the humming? It's just for me. Be quiet. Go away. Go away." I would be selfish.
I love that. A bowl of fun. I love
A
that.
bowl of fun. I would have a ball with that. I so would. So before we, was that selenite?
Yeah, it's a candle.
Oh, be still my heart.
I know, but I need to get I put in tea lights in it. Oh, and then it glows like this beautiful orange. It's really weird. But
Oh my gosh, that sounds
I
so
haven't had my
beautiful.
tea lights lately. So lately I've been using my, Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Uh-huh. Beautiful, beautiful.
Virgin
All
Deep
right, guys.
Reading.
I see that Thomas has 5 beautiful gems starred. We've got 5 slots remaining. We're going to start in 1 second. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm reading for you guys in your meta message. Jane's going to tell you what she's going to be delivering, and we're going to start rocking and rolling for you guys. But today's meta message is kind of short and sweet because Metatron, again, is stretched thin with all the needs that are needed and the callings for him. So Shekinah is here, and when Shekinah comes in, she comes in with sigils, gems, and positivity. So we are doing sigils, we are doing gem, and we are doing an energy, overall energy. So short and sweet on my end today. How about you, beautiful Jane? What are we doing with you today?
Well, me and my 19 angels.
Absolutely.
We'll just be checking on in the energy and getting angel messages, seeing what they have to say. I may use cards, I may not. It depends if something comes through. But if I do use cards, I love this deck. Oracle of Angels. If anybody is interested, it's by Mario Duguay. And I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And it gives me good messages. So I'll use that. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. And I've got my Mary Magdalene. I've got my Sufi wisdom because I love, and today is the first day of Ramadan. So I might be using my Sufi wisdom because that's Sufism. Absolutely. Is the mysticism of that. So anyway, yeah, just sort of, we'll see. I'm just going to be loose and easy and be guided by the guide.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're also the prior to your sunrise. So because it is the day before your birthday, we just want to say that we love you and thank you for spending this time with us because you could have been anywhere, but thank you, Jane. It is the day of honor before your rise. So happy early birthday from every single gem on this channel and all throughout the rest of your day that you come in contact with for the 24 hours preceding your rise. So the next 48 hours, may it all be lifted for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, PD and I are Pisces. We're the Pisces people.
You and tomorrow, you and Michelle tomorrow, it's y'all's day.
Michelle, my birthday sister.
Yeah. Let's get some Wayne. Yeah. Oh, all right. Are you ready to rock and roll, beautiful?
I am.
All right. Let's see. Man behind the curtain, will you bring up number 1 for us? We have no control. The man behind the curtain is bringing up whoever is number 1.
Wani.
Wani,
you had a I just want to say in Gerald, I believe, was it you that was over in Gerald's chat when I was on there and you had a question in and we actually answered it. Was that you? If you can anyway, if it was you, I do want to I don't do mediumship on the fly. It takes me a while, but no, it wasn't you. Okay, good. All right. Well, we're still gonna go this way. I'm gonna see what the angels have to say for you.
Do you want to go first or second, Jen?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Why don't you go? If you're already ready, then go.
Okay. Yeah, mine are already pre-made. So, Wani, the crystal they want you to focus on for this week is the green obsidian or a blue obsidian. If you don't have green or blue, you can obviously get a black obsidian. Hopefully you have one of the 3. The energies that they want you to understand, the sigil you're working with is the Felix Felititius. This is a powerful symbol to create luck, serendipitous events. So that is your sigil, if you can see it with, my darkness and my screen here that's not wanting to be very friendly. So if you can see that, I hope. If not, we will get you a copy of it. That is your sigil. The energy they want you to understand is this week it's about teaching, inspiring others, and letting nature be the best teacher, right? Through you. Let you be the teacher, the educator. They want you to understand this week you're going to go beyond illusion, right? You're going to go past farther than you probably ever stretched yourself. So just know that you're doing it being guided and lifted. So don't worry about it. Even if you make a happy accident, that's just one way you know it didn't work. And there's a billion other ways to find the way that does work. In your roots, in your crown, you're thinking about your roots. So, maybe because spring is literally knocking on everybody's door for us here in the Northern Hemisphere, that it's a reminder to get down in there and clean them roots out. Make sure that everything has been de-weeded. All of the old dirt has been freshened up. And, you get the, what do they call it? Like the tears and the tools, and you get down in there and you clean all your root system up and you get fresh dirt and everything. So with this being in your crown, this is a good place to start those thoughts so that it kind of just trickles all the way down through you. And then once it gets all the way down, it gets to get neutralized and then sent back up. In your heart, you got choices and consequences, the feast of plenty. So for your heart chakra to be in a well-balanced area, look at the bees attracted to the frequency, right? So bees are attracted to frequency. So people be like, oh, there's bees all around me. That's a good thing. Don't be scared of that. So as you're attracting and lifting your own vibration and frequency, all of the animals that need the light, the bright, the good, the sweet, to pollinate, to flourish, to make things go around, that's part of why your heart stays in balance, so that you can be a part of their biome and they can be a part of yours. In your roots, you got drifter, which is about experiencing life as it comes. not worrying about schedules, not worrying about a timepiece, not worrying about any of that, the calendar, all of that, right? You can literally get rid of it because you don't have to worry about it. You understand the direction you're going and you're confident because you keep your roots constantly focused in your crown, and it looks like you're going to have a really good week. And that's the message I got for you, sweetie.
I'm going to tell you right now, Hershey, we got the same message, and I think that that's wonderful. And mine's, because what
It.
they're, and she did say she's about to repot some plants. So what you said, yeah, she's about to repot some plants.
Perfect. Perfect.
You're so good. Yeah. And so, and you said something about, with intention and stuff like that, right? So, what they want you to do this week is they want you to answer the inner calling, which is what, Hershey was saying. It's, you are connected, and answer the call. If there's something that I feel like there's something. Okay, hang on. You're asking for something, okay? And so they're answering, and it's inside of you. That's what I'm hearing. And and it's great because it's a pathway. Look, I mean, we're walking down a pathway towards that calling. And then also look at you, sunshine and sparkles. And you kept talking about positive intention. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
You kept talking about that positive intention. So be very do everything that you do today with intention, or this week. Your repotting of your plants is really good for grounding. And I mean, get your hands in that dirt and ground. So that's wonderful. And do it with positive intention. Really enjoy it. And then you were talking, the last thing you said, because you're going somewhere or something. Look, I got a portal.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So
Yep,
heaven's
the
door.
card.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it's heaven's door. Now, this does not mean that you're gonna pass away or anything like that. It's just the doorway to see heaven. And it kind of tells me to find a spot and sort of meditate, but really use your intention, your positive intention. Because there you are. I mean, look at her. She's even got like all these plants, flowers in her hands. So you're right on track. You're right on track. Whatever it is you're doing, Wani, just keep on doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They're telling, and answer that inner calling and go through that portal. I don't know.
Absolutely.
There's something there for you. I think it's beautiful.
Absolutely. That is
Yeah.
so perfect. That is so perfect. For the newcomers coming in, so what I want to tell you is there is a disclaimer, and if you're brand new here, you don't maybe understand the disclaimer to meta messages. Meta messages are channeled, guided, pre-made messages on my end. Your question is very valid and it's in there, and hopefully the message can grasp the question. But unfortunately, we do not do independent questions when I'm channeling Metatron and Shekinah and Thoth and all of them that I'm channeling. They leave the human stuff to us humans to figure out. Unfortunately, I say that with love and light and lots of hope, because that's what today is about. It's about building your week on a positive note. So hopefully your question's valid. Yes, but unfortunately today is strictly about the message that we are receiving. It sometimes does go together though, so it doesn't ever hurt to put it in there, but they're not addressed. So
that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jane, do you have any disclaimer for any new ones?
No, my only disclaimer is that I do I will, if I tell you something and I don't show you a card, it's because it just came to me. So it's not really all about the card as much as it is about the message, is what I would say. And yeah, and
Absolutely.
I do believe even if you have a specific question, and that your question will be answered in the way that they want you to hear it. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. All right. Who is our next one?
Rose
Oh, and if
blue.
you have like questions for links, any of the mods that are listed, absolutely go to them. If you have a specific question, Thomas is handling all of the meta messages. So if you have a question about a meta message, you can absolutely ask Thomas. Even though you can't see him, he is behind the screens helping Jane and I out with starring and bringing comments up and everything. But if you have any questions about anything else, about how we work, how do you find us, how do you subscribe to us, there are other mods that will be more than willing to help you, lead you to Jane's channel, Jane's PayPal account, wish list, whatever it is that you are guided to. And our next one
Yeah, and I'm
is,
seeing that
go ahead.
Rose blue.
Yep.
I just see Wani. Yes, it was you that you saw the your father's face on the $100 bill. So
Oh,
go watch
wow, that's
the end
impressive.
of Tarot Stash's live towards the end, because we answered you. Okay, just want to let you know. Okay.
Okay, rose blue. Rose blue, your crystal for the week is the angel aura. Angel aura doesn't have a specific color because it has all colors. I tend to see mine as what my aura, what my soul looks like. So when I hold it and I ask to see what it looks like for me on the inside, am I balanced? And then I use the energy from my hands that I've rubbed into it, and then I look up into the light, whether it's interior light, exterior, the sun, and whatever color I see the most of, that lets me know that I'm in balance on the inside. So this could be a very good stone for you this week to make sure that you keep you in the place of balance. You can't worry about anybody else. So maybe that's why you're getting this incredibly wonderful stone for this week. The energy of why they needed you to have this kind of angel aura images for you is because it looks like it's about awareness for you this week. There is something coming to you and they want you prepared, not questioning, not unsure, not unstable, right? The sigil that they want is a successful career. This is a happy working environment. Pay raises and promotions included, but not limited to, right? Not all of us have that kind of career. Sometimes we're the owner, sometimes we're the boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to incorporate this kind of power in more than just career. We have to stretch it to material, right? And not just one area. So again, this witch's sigil is about a successful career, and we're going to stretch the career part to all material things, values, crafts, hobbies, any kind of side legal hustle that maybe you've got going on. During the night, though, they want you to understand is that's when you need to find the most comfort, because the world switches the light off and turns the stars on. So you really need to focus as much as you can and get as much done during the daylight hours, because once it's sunset and moonrise, you need to be able to shut yourself off too. You like a downtime. You know what I mean? Let that moon physion energy come in, wash over you, go and what's that old commercial, Calgon, take me away or whatever. I'm showing my age here, but you understand what I'm saying. So this awareness is personal gain for you to the highest power. The rest of the world is sometimes shitty, but you've got the awareness and the power to keep you in check. And that's the most important part when it comes to challenges that we have to go through for somebody else's approval or whatever, because that's what makes the world go round, right? That's what career is: co-working, working together in a comfortable environment, finding a way to coexist, being cordial to people. You don't have to be fake to be cordial. You know what I mean? You don't let nobody take that bag from you, no matter what it is. So just protect you and let them do what they got to do. Your meta message, though, when I asked what was going on, what I got was time master. And I'm thinking, well, okay, but this is the crown. This is the mind, right? And what I got was time master. So you obviously have the ability to move out of man's time, right? The little 24-hour clock, or you know what I mean? You have the ability to move out of that and move into a spiritual realm, a fairy realm, a dragon realm, another, a parallel to us, right? Where time is very different over there, right? Like every 9 seconds or something is like a whole day, and we've only been gone a few seconds over here, like 9 seconds, but it's been a whole day over there, right? That's because you're learning how to balance and walk in them. For this to be your crown, your mind, you're mastering a lot more than you are giving yourself credit for. So even what you can't see, just know I'm mastering subconsciously things that I may not see today, and tomorrow is not promised. When it's meant for me to know, I'll know. And it may not even be in this time where man has control. It may be another time, but you're mastering it. So your mind, your root, I mean your crown mind is in a very, very good spot to start this weekend. You got some fire going in your heart. So I don't know if this is somebody loving you a little better and it's raising the love fire, that passion, that intimacy, that, or if it's you loving yourself a little better, a little less critiquing, and a lot more loving. So this fire that you've got going on in your heart, this is so good. It is so beautiful, and I can kind of feel the heat from here. So yay, 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 right? In your roots, you've got clarity and organization, a tiny little house, right? This isn't the type of house that is the one that is literally your shelter. This is you. This is your temple. This is you. This is you making sure that you know you better than anything else, right? You're the only thing in control of you. Don't let anything else control you. Don't let anything else take your clarity, your organization. Everything has a place and a place for everything. And you know that when it comes to us, our temple, our body, we know what fits, what don't fit. We don't wear the clothes wear us. Wrong concept. That kind of person is who we used to be. Now we make the clothes look good. So that's the kind of fire that you got, because you're choosing to love you and see you in a different light, and you're cleaning up everything from the roots all the way to the top. So it looks really, really good for you this week. So even though there's awareness and there may be a challenge coming in from other people, career kind of minded people, take that, stretch it just a little bit, and enjoy yourself and protect yourself. And that's what I got for you.
Yeah, she says that she was born in the year of the dragon and that she does astral travel.
Me too.
So,
Me too. Yay.
So,
I love it.
And yeah. Hi, Teresa, Pisces greeter. And it's her birthday too. Very soon. I don't remember when it was.
But happy birthday.
Yeah, she's a Pisces. I used to have them all written down, but that was a calendar from 2 years ago when I started my channel. All right. I used to have everybody's birthdays written down. Yeah. So Rose Blue, really, I'm going to just, it's just weird how that's happening. But I got, so that same thing, releasing anything that no longer serves you. And it's interesting that it's coming from here and going out, and we're releasing it, the heaviness, up to the heavens, or, wherever. But it's a time for you to release anything that no longer serves you, because you are the creator of your life. Okay. And so release any just release what no longer serves you. Release any anger, hostility, just really work on that releasing, and then you become the creator. And look, it's way up here in her crown as well. So you're look at all these orbs in the crown. So you are the creator. And like Hershey was saying, this week you have got a lot of opportunities coming your way. So, keep your eyes open. Look at those opportunities. Look at her. She's creating, she's got fire, and you got that fire, right? And, our hands have chakras too. That's how people do Reiki. And so, it's coming out of her hands. So you are the creator of your life, and you are creating opportunities for yourself by releasing what no longer serves you. And yeah, and it's an awakening. I wanted to look at what was your subconscious. It's in your subconscious. Your subconscious is awakening. So that's beautiful. And that's what I've got for you.
Wow, that is beautiful. Oh,
that might just
so beautiful. Hello, Jackie. I saw you come in, and Flower. Hello, all you beautiful gems. I think we have hit our 10. I'm not sure, but Thomas is the one you would ask about. I have no idea. I'm not keeping up with it, guys. I'm on my phone, so it's quite difficult on my phone. So you will have to ask Thomas. I apologize for not knowing where people are at on the list.
Oh, that's right. All right. Pisces Greeter's birthday is on the 15th. She's on the Ides of March.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. So I think I froze. I think I'm frozen.
No, you're not. You're not. You're okay.
It's on my end. Well, on my end, I'm frozen. Okay.
Maybe I'm frozen.
Well, we're both frozen on my end, so I'm thinking it's probably me. All right, let me try to leave and come back. Stay right here and let me see if I can fix this.
Okay.
Oh, nope. Hey, just as soon as I was about to hit the thingy.
Good. So can you see that we got
I can see now. We have Rossi. So, Rossi, I have you have blue kunzite. Can you see it? Mine is tumbled. I have a raw piece somewhere packed up already, but you get blue kunzite. The energy for the blue kunzite is integration. And your sigil is healing. And the healing says true healing of the mind, body, and soul. So can't heal one without healing all three. And the energy of the sigil is time. What is it with time, right? So embrace a new few drops of life every day before they disappear with the morning sunlight. That morning dew, that early morning dew. Yeah. Take a Kleenex, go outside, and just grab you a couple of drops of it and just bring that tissue with you everywhere you go, right? That with the blue kunzite is going to help you get through this week in time. Something about time, whether it's crunching, there's not enough, or maybe there's too much of it going on and you're bored, or you need something to do to get creative. You can always find something to do that way. The meta message I got for you is about ego sublimation. That's your crown, right? Ego sublimation. You are breaking through chains that have been holding you for however long, right? These are those chains that bind, right? But you are breaking through that shit. You are not going to carry that through into spring. So the fact that you are breaking through it now means you've pulled it from the roots all the way to your knees, to your thighs, to your hips, to your stomach, to your heart, up through the throat, and now it's up here, right? So the only other place it could go is up to get neutralized and be done with. That way you get to use that and it doesn't get to use you anymore. So that is a beautiful thing that's going on up there in the crown. Your heart, you got the blade, right? So you've been cutting off what does not serve you, right? Does it matter? It does not matter. If it's not serving, it's got to go. It's not allowed to go any farther into 2024 with you because it's not meant, it's not serving, it's detrimental the longer you hold on to it. And you have now found your acclimate and you're like, oh no, oh no, nope, no, 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 not going. In your roots, you got a crossing, you got an initiation, right? This is, I think, you finding another level of you. I'm not sure what challenged you or what you did or what was done for you to find another part of you, but you found another part of you and you didn't just find it, you created a whole bridge so that you can never lose that part of you again. Nobody can cut you off from that version of you. Nobody can make that version of you feel like they're not worthy because you created a bridge so that that part of you gets to go with you everywhere you go. You deserve you. And that's what I got for you.
That's beautiful. Yeah, and I feel like, Rossi, from what they're telling me is, there's some inner child work, that you either are doing or working on. And yeah, the whole letting go of what no longer serves you. Well, a child never hangs on to something that doesn't work for them. You know, you get a toy and you don't like it, you let it go, right? So it's not, this is oh, I'm sorry, I have a thumbs up. Okay, there it goes. Um, so right here we have the inner child, and she's holding a little birdie and she's got sparkles all around her. So I'm going to tell you that this week, work on your inner child. Really love yourself. Bring that energy in because you're letting go of a bunch of energy and you're healing your inner child, which is completely joy, which brings you so much joy. It's joyful to heal that inner child. I just healed my inner child and I feel like I am walking on clouds. So I don't know if you need to do that, but once you look at your inner child and watch her and do some play, maybe even well, this is Joy. So she's like really, she's sort of dancing in the rain and she's got sparklies all around her. And so find that place that just really heals you and brings you joy. And when you get there, you're lighting that fire. And I believe Hershey was talking about a fire as well, but um, so this is telling you to light that fire. Oh, you're working on getting joy. Exactly. So in your work to get your joy, we've got to heal this inner child. And they're saying that that's for you. You are the one that knows what needs healing, and to journal is what they're telling me. Because and then when you do that, when you heal this inner child, then the joy comes, and then you get to light the fire, and you go out there and your fire is lit. And what was on the bottom? Oh yeah. And then that brings in all kinds of wonderful energy for you. So look, there's waterfalls there. I mean, the water is calling you. Waterfalls. And one of the things that you can do, because I'm seeing all of this water and the fire, and so that's sort of like temperance, so go slow and easy. And also, when you are taking a shower and the water is going and hitting your crown and going down the drain, see that as all of the whatever it is that you're releasing, see it as going off of you and going down the drain. And you're done. You're clean and you're done. And that's what I have for you. So
That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Hello, Jeff. Grand Rising, Miss Taro D. Mwah.
Hello,
Woo!
hello,
Oh, you
hello.
beautiful gems. I love, love, love ya. Alrighty, who is next? Flower Beauty. Oh, okay. All right, Flower Beauty. They're hitting you with some power, baby. They're hitting you with the red tiger's eye. So, red tiger's eye is one of the most powerful tiger's eyes we have, right? Without, of course, crossing it and becoming bronzonite or something like that, right? So when you think of that kind of firepower, red tiger's eye, you wonder what the energy is going to be, right? And that is we are the world. What does that represent? Healing, right? So in order to heal that kind of amount, excuse me, you would have to absorb a lot. So I could see why you would want this to absorb it and you wouldn't want to. So they are pairing red tiger's eye with we are the world. Happy hour love, right? Happy hour love. And that is about a joyful, stable partnership with a good friend, not the kind of partnership that leads to the bedroom, right? This is that fellowship that combines like a root worker and a light worker together so that they find a way to work parallel and not blur the lines. They don't step on your toes, you don't step on their toes, right? So this is really good tools you're going to need to absorb that kind of energy so that you yourself don't absorb it, right? So that's a good strong sigil for you to use this week with a good strong stone. And the energy for the sigil is in case you run across uncertainty. Uncertainties are the shades of grays that the fog will eventually clear from, right? The fog will eventually clear from. Do not be scared of this kind of uncertainties, those shadows, those gray areas. You have no fear. If you walked in it with fear, you're facing that fear, so you're hitting it head on, and it can't use power over you, honey. You're using its power against itself, right? It's fighting fire with fire. So absolutely keep on fighting them and standing your ground because you have got all the firepower you need against the insecurities. And you've got this kind of love. We are the world. Ha! You got all of us standing behind you. Your meta message is about falling angels, cosmic womb, and overflow, right? So in your crown, you got spiritual narcolepsy, right? You're understanding when you just had too much, right? I'm out of my wheelhouse. When I get out of my wheelhouse, I go to people that are stronger than me and be like, hey, what do you think this is? And they're going, yeah, it's your imagination playing tricks on you. Or, oh, maybe you're growing. Maybe you're learning, whatever it is. This is you in your crown understanding your limits, understanding what's meant for you, and understanding what you're curious to, but it's not meant for you. That's not for you. I like it, but that's not for me. I'm not scared of it anymore either, right? So that's about facing them fears, them uncertainties, right? When I look at your heart chakra, what I see is the cosmic womb. That is the divine feminine. That's the mother in you, the sister in you, the woman in you, right? This kind of divine energy in your heart is almost beyond unconditional. I don't think anything goes beyond it, but this would be definitely pushing the lines of going beyond unconditional, not just for everybody that you love, but for yourself as well. So this is a real good energy for your heart chakra. Definitely let that be your strongest firepower and tool this week, along with that red tiger's eye. Your roots are overwhelmed and plenty, right? So what that's saying is that you absolutely aren't scared of them uncertainties. This proves to me that in your roots, down there where it counts the most, all those I am statements, those mantras down there, I am balance, I am enough, I am beautiful. Those are root mantras, right? You pull them up to you, I feel this, I know this, I see this. As you pull it up, you change the mantra, right? This is good to know because you understand you need a little bit of the shade to go to when the sun gets a little too bright. So absolutely keep it balanced. Your roots are wonderful and they look plush and a little creepy and a little fun. And I want to go and just see what all you got growing in there, because that is some kind of beautiful. So absolutely keep that overflow beautiful, because all the other ones are jealous that their bushes and benches and roots don't look as full and flourished as yours do. And that's what I got for you.
Yeah. And she says, should I go buy a tiger's eye? It couldn't hurt.
All I can hear is Gerald, purchase responsibly.
Yeah. Know your limits and purchase responsibly.
That's all I can hear.
Yeah, I know. And you with your "We Are the World" card, all I hear is "We are the world."
I know.
And I'm like Stevie Wonder here. Anyway.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson and Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got your tribe. So this is very interesting. I have never seen these cards come out like this. So really what you are going through is they are offering you an initiation. It's like go through the portal. And if you notice, it's got all the chakra colors here. So, I don't know if you ever work on aligning your chakras, but they're inviting you to align your chakra. And then they say, pick a door, any door, pick that door and go on through. And then we have moving towards the light. So you're getting rid of all of that, and you are not alone. And they want you, I'm hearing this, they want you to know that you are never alone. Even though somebody might not be physically sitting next to you, your guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, they are there with you, and they are walking this pathway with you. Okay. Oh, wow. Well,
then I say yes. I say yes.
Absolutely. Go buy you one.
I may have a small one, but I'd be like, I know I can find a bigger one.
I know. That's why I like the last time I went through New Mexico, I got big chunky things. Yeah. So they're walking with you towards the light. This doesn't mean don't think in any way, shape, or form it's like like you're going go to the light. No, it means in a positive way that you're going there, and they're walking with you. You are not alone. And where you are walking to is the higher thoughts, the higher realms. We're not stuck down in that mud. And I feel like I'm getting a feeling of my feet being in wet mud, and it's almost hard to lift them up. So I feel like you've been feeling a little stuck maybe, and having a hard time really getting your feet moving. Wow. That is so cool. Stones and gems to the whole world. Wow. Like, I want to be friends. No, I'm just joking.
Right. Like, how do I get to be in that city?
Yeah, right. Instead of PayPal, you can send me gems. No.
Right. Absolutely.
Just joking. Nobody
Love boxes accepted.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so you're moving on to higher consciousness, higher thought, higher consciousness. And I really love, I feel like and I'm hearing this, that since you've been involved and coming more and getting readings, you really are ascending. You really are taking, I use the word ascending, but you really are getting into this and inviting the initiation and the moving towards the light and the higher thought, the higher consciousness. So you've got that going for you, because right inside of you, you are awakening. You are in a lotus flower and you are awakening, because remember, the lotus blooms in mud. Even and it's a flower and a seed at the same time. So you can be a flower, you can be the seed, but you are awakening, and it's beautiful, and I love to see it. Yeah,
I can grow from something dead too, as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad that you found us, and that you are here, and I would say one of the best chatters. Oh, look, there's my birthday
Oh,
sister.
I was gonna say, there she is.
My birthday sister.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
OMG, Plucky, you are next. All right. So, Plucky, I have you. You are the blue flask moonstone this week, right? This is a very, very precious moonstone and not so easily obtainable. A lot of people mistake this for the rainbow moonstone, but this has no other color except the blue flask, and you got to find the right angle to get the blue flask. But the blue moonstone is your stone this week. And I'm a moon child, and I'm telling you, beautiful, lucky, 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 lucky. You're like the duck, you're the goose. You know, you're not the duck, you're the goose. You, in my opinion only, but yeah, you got the best one. All right, let's see the energies for the blue moon. So control, absolutely. You can't show all them other colors. You can only show that blue flask, right? So I see this control. You have to wear many hats, just like all the rest of us do, but you have to control a lot more while you're in some of those hats, right? Can't always just kind of let your hair down, right? So that's, I see why those two are paired together. Now, when I see the control card, what are we backing that with? And the sigil you're backing that with is fire. The element of fire heralds only new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. So your sigil is fire. I forgot the word just that fast. So, and then the energy backing up the sigil is, oh wow, growth. The tallest oak tree once started from nothing more than a seedling. Do not be afraid to start something new again. Oh wow. So that is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So control, show only that blue flask. Don't show all of your colors. Remember to control yourself. Leave them wanting more a little bit, you know? Leave that imagination to the next person because you got yours, right? So your meta message is what? What? I love it. This is like one of them moments where I'm just like, what? You got moon in your crown, right? Holy shit. I can't make this shit up. So I'm telling you, you honor those cycles, right? Every single one of you, every hat that you wear. This makes so much sense, right? You have more power in your pinky than some have in their entire temple, right? Mwah, kudos. I mean, like we could talk and brag, but you know, you can only grow your head so big, right? Absolutely. Honor them cycles, wear that crown, even put a little bit like that cocky crown, like that confidence crown. Yeah, I can see you wearing it. In your heart, you detox it all. You do not hold it in. You let it go. So go and this is that Calgon carry me away moment, right? This is that heart knowing what it needs. Don't question it. Do not. I need that bubble bath, 2 hours, candles, whatever. Roll a joint, grab a wine, whatever it is that you need, a gummy, whatever, whatever. Release, release, release. Your heart is in a wonderful spot. In your roots, you got hagstone. You got the hollow bone. You got the hagstone. Like it's like what? Baby, listen. You have nothing but teachable moments ahead of you, and those are wonderful because you are going to find new ways to bend them roots and stretch and gain new ground with them beautiful teachable roots. Absolutely, absolutely go. This is going to be a good week for you, sweetie, and that's what I got for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. You're so powerful, Hershey. I swear I love it.
Thank you.
In the from my side, what the angels really want you to do in order to uh okay, they're telling me to tell you to clear the clutter. I don't know what the clutter is. I don't know if the clutter is in your, like clutter in your mind, clutter in your house. I've got a lot of clutter right in front of me right now. But when you get rid of that clutter, it's liberation. You get liberated, and it frees you to get rid of the clutter in your head, the clutter around you, whatever it is. And when you clear out that clutter, like I said, of your mind or your house, whatever it is, that's when you receive this blessing. You get the blessing. And weren't you talking about roots? She's got all these roots down here.
Absolutely.
So what we are doing is to receive the blessing is we're grounding, we're putting our energy down into the tree roots, going through them, going to the center of the earth, setting your vibration to the frequency of of Gaia, and it's for coming from your heart chakra and then going up. So it's like the magician, it's heaven on earth. And so that's what you are creating. The blessing is heaven on earth. And you are creating it. Again, you with your crown chakra, you are creating it. Once you free yourself from that clutter, then you are free to, you've been working on, exactly. Mental, that's why I said mental, and that's why I was like, it didn't feel like clutter. It felt like it was clutter in your head. Because also when we clear the clutter out of our head, then we're more open to receive the downloads. Like if your head's too full, you gotta let some of that junk go. Just let some of that stuff go. And because you are the creator, and it's a blessing. And you too are moving towards the light. You too are awakening and are towards that light. So I think that's great for you. And your sewing room, you sew. Yeah. So there you go. Clear that clutter, and
that is wonderful.
Yeah, I love it.
That is beautiful. All right, we are at 56 minutes. Jane, are you okay? Are you doing okay?
Fine. I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Plucky, didn't we just did Plucky, right?
Yes. There we go.
Harley. Okay. All right. Harley, I have yours. You are same 5, just in a different order. So you get the red tiger's eye, Harley. So that is your stone for the week. Red tiger's eye. And the energy for the tiger's eye, rebirth. Look at all that fire that you're going to be going through with this rebirth. Yeah, buddy. That is a beautiful thing. What I want you to understand is that is nothing to fear, right? Rebirth is growth. Rebirth is beautiful, right? It's beautiful. The sigil for that kind of energy for you is the little luxuries. This will generate luxurious experiments and surroundings this week. So there is your sigil for the week. And the energy for the sigil is a wish. Make sure you make a wish with dandelions blowing in the wind. Wish. So the little luxuries, making lots of wishes, kind of sounds like the never-ending story to me. So as you're doing your rebirth, the more you believe, the more you will see. Grow. The message looks even more beautiful. So it's pretty simple. They only want me to check your root and your crown. This is great. So your crown, you have built a sky bridge. Let's try it again. Brain, compute, buffering. Okay. You are working on a reunion. Did you hear me? That reunion is within yourself. That's that rebirth. A union, the reunion or the union of you coming back to you. You're building the bridge so that you don't ever get lost again. This is, again, another example of a bridge that you are building to meet you, your highest you, your doppelganger, the best version of you that wants nothing but the best for you. But in order to do that, they've got to make sure that it is all in the right way and going in the correct direction with no tours, no tears, and no being stuck, right? So build that bridge through this rebirth. Your heart, you've got the confidence that you're working on, right? You have got the confidence. You got the sword of magic. This kind of sword is powerful, but it's like the sword of Gryffindor. It only shows up when it's needed, right? Don't worry about needing it at the right time. This sword will show up every time it's needed. They also want you to understand that you're going to be looking for the hummingbird this week, right? The hummingbird showed up. So pay attention every time you see the hummingbird in any form or you hear the word. That is added luck that the universe says you're going to need for that moment in time this week. And that's what I got for you.
She's like, yes. And I know that, it's interesting because this week looks really good for you. And okay, let me just go. Just sit in joy. Be joyful, whatever it takes. That, sometimes I dance with my socks on in the kitchen, and I put on whatever music I really, really like, and I dance it out, even though. Well, yeah. So whatever, so whatever brings you joy, do that this week. Okay. And about that hummingbird, this is where you're going to see that hummingbird. It's almost like go out and sit in the middle of nature and be in harmony with nature. Look at you. You're in a bubble. Okay. They're telling me that that's Archangel Michael's bubble of protection. So you put you take Archangel Michael with you. That's who's showing up. I don't know why, but Archangel Michael can be with everyone, everywhere, all the time. So it's a good one to have to call in. So there you are. You're in harmony. Wow. She says, last night I dreamt needing help protection. 5 giant men appeared, +2. Well, there you go. Mm-hmm. Because here, I got a hair on my card. I got never alone. That is so true. You are never alone. And they want you to remember that. Look at how it just lit up there too. So with everything that you do, you never walk alone. You are always guided. All right. Sometimes, and I saw Peacock Beauty Rainbow. She says, how come I can't feel my guides? Or that's just, it takes training, and sometimes you don't need to feel them. I don't hear them. I feel them. So, just find out who you are. But, so anyways, back to Harley. Harley, you are never alone. And once again, I've got to show this card because it keeps showing up today. So I think that this is the card for, oh, good. You love Michael. I think this is like a card for a lot of us, and it's awakening again. This is what's inside of you. It's that awakening again. Be the lotus, bloom in mud. Even if things are muddy, you can still bloom. And that's what they want you to know. Because you are never alone. Never alone.
Never. Even when somebody owes you a phone call because they just keep finding, when the free moment comes, somebody beats me to my own phone, and it's like, I don't even want to answer it. How'd you know I was about to use it to call somebody else?
Oh,
blessings.
All right. So we have Sandy Johnson.
Sandy. Andy, now I've got Grease going on. Okay, Sandy. It's a musical kind of day today. All right, Sandy.
We're musical. Go on.
Very much so. Like my team is over here like going crazy. So you get the blue kunzite. That is your stone for the week. And the energy for the stone is past lives. I have a feeling that if you are working on karmic debt or just trying to locate you and your path and the prior walks that you had, this would be a good week for you to do it. And you might be able to get some understanding through this stone. The sigil you're going to need for that kind of energy this week, as you're searching through some of your past walks, is the fairy magic. Fairy magic will respectfully work within you and the other fairies and elementals to help you achieve this goal, right? So you see that beautiful labyrinth looking thing there in the middle? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is your fairy power sigil, your fairy magic sigil. So you're going to need some fairies, some fays, some elementals, some brownies, house elves, whoever in that world, the supernatural world, or whatever elemental world you play with, walk in, share with, enjoy. You're going to make it a lot easier on yourself if you get into the woods. When you get into the woods, you become the woods. You calm, you soothe, and you find the mysteries within yourself, and then you bring them to full life. So I would absolutely say that that would be a higher calling from maybe Pan or one of the other fawns or the green man, the green lady. They're inviting you. They're inviting you. So I'd say go even dance in the rain with them, but that would be something I would do when I need that kind of connection. I wait on that light, sprinkly day, and I run outside so that I can dance in the rain. So find a way. I know you will. Your meta message is about anxious ones, a child, and counsel. So I don't actually have anything I'm checking on you. I have a message. The message is coming from ancient ones. It's involving a child and you as counsel, right? So I'm not saying that this will be an immediate child in your life right now, or it could be the inner child within you. But what they want you to understand is these are energies, right? There's no direction in these cards. You see the three backings? So they did not want direction. Like, focus on this, focus on this. No, take it all in. Absolutely take every bit of it in. From the ancient ones, let it soak into that child or your inner child. Sorry, wrong card. But let the counsel in you be the one healing the child.
Yeah.
And that's what I've got for you, sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Sandy, I just want you to know, I don't know if you are not feeling them or don't really know what's going on, but this week they want you to know that you are absolutely surrounded by angelic energy this week. And because I get never alone. I'm getting a lot of repeat cards. And if anybody's watching me, I have been shuffling. So these are messages that anyone can take too. If you didn't get in, just know you can take any message you want. So they're telling you that you are never alone and that this week, I believe you're going to receive a blessing. Here you are again. We're connecting that heaven and earth, that magician. This is manifesting. And what they want you to do is they want you to take that manifestation, and you see how this is a book and a tree is coming out of the book and then you're up in the tree. So what we're going to do this week is whatever Hershey said, and I can't remember exactly, but you are going to apply all this wisdom that you are receiving this week. And really maybe go out if you can, go outside and read inside, sit in a tree, whatever it is that helps you get to where you want to be. But I see seeking knowledge here, even though it says application, that's seeking knowledge as well. And they're whispering in your ear. The angels are whispering in your ear, and they are inviting you to be with them, to join. I mean, not, just sit with them in your human self, but they're whispering. And um, like I said, I don't hear angels, I feel them. So however you receive, if you feel, if you see, if you hear, whatever it is, just know that they are there and they want you to apply, and whatever it is that you're learning. Yeah. And I wanted to tell you, Hershey, because you can't really see the chat. Rose Blue said she was working on other things, and she says, by the way, I live, because she had the tiny house card. I don't know if you remember that. She lives in a vintage Airstream.
Oh my God, so fitting. That's like a legit tiny house. I love it.
Yeah, right.
I want a tiny house. That's like my dream come true. Yay, I love it.
Mine too. I want to do that too.
Love it.
And Miss Charlotte's in the house.
Oh, I love it. Hi, Miss Charlotte. Hello.
All right, Eleanor.
All right, Ellen. Okay, Ellen. So the energy of the stone that you get this week is the green obsidian. Or again, if you don't have green obsidian, you could get blue obsidian, black obsidian, that silvery kind of obsidian. There's goodies when it comes to obsidian, but obsidian. So, and the reason they want you to have obsidian is, the outsider. Okay, so I see now. Okay, so obsidian, right? When you think about what it took to create obsidian, it took a volcano erupting for this obsidian to be created, right? You can have Apache tier that has obsidian, but you'll never have an obsidian that has Apache tier, right? Apache tier is the volcanic part that stays, the magma that stays on Earth and becomes an Apache tier. It becomes part of Earth, right? It creates something new. The obsidian means that the lava went straight to the ocean, and then it can also create these beautiful colors, the greens, the blues, whatever color the water is, right? So what I want you to understand is they paired that obsidian with the outsider. The outsider is about that part of you that always feels like, well, I didn't get invited. I never seem to get the blah, and what the universe wants you to understand is that's Apache tier trying to be obsidian. Okay. You both came from the same place, but one wasn't strong enough to go all the way and put fire and water and create something much stronger than that Apache tier. So stop looking at it like you're the outsider locked out. Start reminding yourself why the universe put that bolt and chain there to begin with. It's like oil and water. You have a path much stronger than the Apache tier that came with you. I am not pointing fingers, honey. I am just going by what they're telling me. So absolutely remember that you are obsidian, not Apache tier. You're not locked out. They just can't catch up to you. So honor them chains that are the boundaries that keep you from having to have them steal your energy that is very much just as important. You just have farther to go than they do. They're stopping on land. You have to go all the way to the water. Don't let them steal your energy. With it being a power sigil that's going with it, all I can tell you is that this is a brand new path that is being cleared. There is clearing and cleansing and purification that must come with the physical and unphysical body. So what I need you to do is remember that those chains are valid to keep them from sucking your energy. Your meta message is all about, oh, you got the giveaway. Yeah. So wherever you want this giveaway to be at, if you want it to be you and you keep giving your knowledge away, if you want it to be in your heart and you find a way to give something physically away from your heart to someone else's, absolutely. What they want you to understand is that there is a pack of coyotes that is going to be at your heels all week. And anytime somebody looks at you wrong, just let one of your coyotes growl at them. You ain't got to do nothing else. You can be like, you can growl. Yeah, you can both growl this time. They ain't got to bite nobody, do no harm. But if they growl at you, you let your coyotes growl back at them. You are adapting to something, right? You are growing. So the only one they want you to understand, your direction, is that crown. You are adapting to some version of you that is a brand new path that is being cleared quite powerfully so that the universe can let you understand you have farther to go than the Apache tier. And that's the message I got for you this week, sweetheart.
That's powerful. Yeah, and I mean it really is true, because with the angel energy around me right now for you is getting in touch with your higher consciousness. Okay. So my head talks constantly. I have conversations like all day long, and then I forget. Right?
I'm laughing at you. I just
like I'll be like having conversations with other people in my head, and then when I finally talk to that person, I feel like I think I've already told them because I've already had the conversation. Okay, so I'm just saying that's what happens to me. So, so you are connecting. Look at that higher consciousness, and I'm seeing all these planets, and we do have a well, I don't know if you can see the stars at night, and is it Venus that's always like right next to the moon? I can't remember. There's something really bright that's next to the moon, and it's a planet. And so I feel like, reach for that higher consciousness. And Ellen says that she said that was powerful, and it was. So I think where this transformation is coming from, because you were talking about that, because I did get transformation too for you. It's like, the butterfly, you're breaking out of your cocoon, and you're coming into this Cirrus. I don't think it's Cirrus, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's what Miss Charlotte said. But you're going through a transformative period right now. Again, we're doing inner child healing, or we're loving our inner child. We're loving ourselves. So, bring that love in, reach up for that higher consciousness, and it will be, Jupiter. That's what it is. Thank you, Harley. And it will be transformative for entertainment purposes only. They do want you to mind your health this week. Okay. And release anything that no longer serves you, which can also help this. Now, this doesn't mean like, it's just drink clean water, eat clean food, try to really treat your body well, because this is the only one we've got. I don't have a body like that I could change into in my closet. I have to just fix myself, right? So yeah. So
does Amazon sell body parts? I need new ones.
I do have a new neck.
Well, I mean, I have a new half a brain, so I guess I'm doing good.
I know Hershey and I are both a lot of metal. We have metal in our bodies. And I think that's why we work so well together. It's
probably be like, I greased you, you greased me out. We got this.
Yeah. So it's really love yourself, reach for that higher consciousness, and it's going to be a transformative week for you. That's what I see. And just, really love yourself, release anything that no longer serves you. And it's our earth suit. Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely perfect. All
All right.
right. I believe we have one or two left. Does that say Maruta? It says
It
Maruta.
does.
Oh, it's my rock. Woo-hoo. Ooh, Maruta. You get the monster Maruta. Okay, you get this beautiful, powerful, all loving and gorgeous blue flask moonstone. So let's see what the energy is for the reason for the blue moonstone. Ooh, slowing down. Ooh, wonderful. And it got a turtle going on over here. Ooh, oh, they want me to grab you? Okay. Yeah, you see this? Yeah, see his little cute tail? Yeah, cutie, cutie, cutie. So,
Oh my gosh.
absolutely, be the turtle. Slow down, baby. I don't know what it is you feel like you need to rush for this week, but absolutely not. Slow it down. The sigil that you're working with, the love charm. Attract your lover, your soulmate, and your life partner with the sigil. Nobody else's, just yours. So slow down and spend some one-on-one time is what I think I'm getting. Life will be there when you come back. The energy of the sigil is learning a trust factor. So you're going to be learning something about trust when it comes to loving somebody. Trusting is the robin trusting her wings, not the branch she sits on. So I have been hurt so many times because I love unconditionally and I just willy-nilly give that shit away like a damn fool. My love, my cloth that I'm cut from, they don't even make that kind of material anymore. I'm literally the last of a dying breed when it comes to unconditional. Maruta, you're the same way, baby. You need to make sure if they're not rolling that R, they're not worthy of you when it comes to loving you. Make sure that they are loving every single bit of you. Nothing less than that. Your meta message has a lot of direction in it, baby. So let's take a look at it. Your energy in this, though, is about a vision quest. Even if it's fucking ugly. I know that sounds horrible. But even if it is one scary, horrible vision quest, go through it. Finding the truth out in a safe environment like this with your trusted team and loved ones and guides will be less cost for you than it will be for them because their selfish, deceitful self can't wear a mask in front of you anymore. You will see it. This vision quest is about something to do with fate. Good, bad, ugly, or the best thing that ever happened. Do it anyway. Find out. Scratch your life. Find a thief. In your heart, you got benefactor, grace, and generosity. This is you. This is you stretching that unconditional love that you do because that's who you are. You're built like that. People like us aren't built like that for no other reason other than to be built just like that. Because there's those of us that aren't built like that that need a rock like you. So you continue being the rock you are, but there's something that somebody higher than you needs you to know about. So tell them, whoever they are, no matter how bad I think it's going to hurt, reveal their self. Scratch your life, find the thief, and get them out of there. Love you. That's what I got for you, babe.
Yeah, yeah, and I, they're telling me to go out of order because what you are answering the inner calling. So, like Hershey said, it's like take your time and process all of this because I always say when we have like a a spiritual awakening or something. That's the only word I can call it, but what you call it, whatever you want to call it. If those things come too fast and hit you too hard, you can't process them properly. You have to do it slowly. Otherwise you just, if all of a sudden you woke up and you had all of this, you gathered it all, it would be too much if you could all of a sudden see, oh my gosh. And I can see the thing that was up on my ceiling before is now right over here. It's so weird. I'm sorry. Anyway, hello. Anyway, so yeah, it's transformative. It's transformation. So and we got to do that slowly, and it is, and also when you see a butterfly that knows it, like when you've made a step towards transforming your life, you will start to see more and more butterflies too. But you are a butterfly, is what they're saying. And you are going through this transformation because you are answering the inner call. We are walking down this path to the inner call, okay? Which leads to joy. Again, we get the joy. So it's right there because you were talking about how Maruta, just how lovely and all of that. It's like once you do what Hershey said, get rid of the thief or whatever it was, that's when the joy comes in, right? So oh, her boyfriend Daniel calls her his butterfly. So that's sweet.
I know
So
that's right. I know that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, so there it is, right there. You are the butterfly. There you are, right
And
there.
you got that schedule. Find you some time for some one-on-one.
Yeah,
Spend time together in a fellowship. Yes.
yeah, because because we get the light. Where when you said find yourself some fellowship too, I'm seeing like you can go out and make your own fire and sit there and write down things and burn bay leaves or all that kind of stuff. You know how to do that. But you could, if you can get a coven together or a few people to sit with you and do this like unique calling, higher calling, because here we go, the inner calling. That's what I'm trying to find. That's why they give me cards. They give me the message, but then they show me in the cards.
Yeah, I was looking at the card. That is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, brain is not engaged. When I channel like this with the angels, brain gone, and sometimes words are hard. But there you go. It looks like a really good week. It's transformative. Light that flame, burn anything that is bothering you and let it go. And then just be in the light and the joy. If you can.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
That's what I got for you. Yeah.
I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Was that the last one? Or is there still says we got one star?
No, that was Maruta.
That was Marita. Okay. Well, then that is it, Jane. We made it through 10 beautiful meta messages.
And they were so good.
Yes, thank you so much. All of the beautiful gems. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing this time. And remember, you take every single thing that resonated with you, no matter if it was for you or not. Leave the rest behind for everybody else. There is plenty of good stuff in there. So you take everything that resonates with you. There's plenty for everybody. We love you, and I will see you next week. And I don't know, maybe Jane will bless us again. But until next time, everybody, have a lifted, beautiful day. Where's my pusher thingy?